Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to Magnetize Official. I have to be honest. There's a wave of emotions moving through me as I prepare for this reading, and I feel called to share that with you up front. I truly believe that we're all connected, especially in this sacred space we've built together. If you've found yourself here today, whether today is the moment I post this or years down the line, trust that you're here for a reason. Energy transcends time, and my deepest intention is that you receive exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. As I tune in, I'm sensing the presence of a truly powerful and beautiful soul. That soul might be you. There's a tenderness here, perhaps a sadness that lingers, whether it's something fresh or a feeling that ebbs and flows. This sadness isn't random. It comes from your ability to feel so deeply. You process life, love, and the world around you in a way that most people can't. And while that depth can feel overwhelming at times, it's actually one of your greatest gifts. You are an energetic healer without even trying. Like a filter for the collective, you naturally absorb and transmute heavy energies, clearing space for others, sometimes without even realizing it. And yet, I sense that at some point, someone or something may have made you question this gift. Maybe you wished you could turn it off, feel less, or just be like everyone else. But your guides are coming through loud and clear. Your ability to feel so deeply is not a burden. It's a divine blessing. Not everyone has the capacity to hold this level of emotional energy. Many haven't undergone the same spiritual awakenings that you have, and because of that, they might not understand. But what sets you apart is what makes you extraordinary. Your sensitivity is a superpower. It allows you to heal, inspire, and create in ways others can't. Some of the world's most impactful artists, visionaries, and changemakers shared this same depth of emotion. And just like them, you have the potential to transform what you feel into something truly breathtaking, whether through art, music, storytelling, or something entirely unique to you. So please, don't dim your light just because the world doesn't always know how to receive it. Your deep emotions are meant to guide you. They're part of your magic, your purpose, and the incredible blessings that are waiting for you. Let's dive into this reading and see what messages are here for you today. The truth is, your path to success, whatever that means to you, because you get to define it, is unfolding in a way that might look completely unconventional to others. And yet, this path is yours to walk, and you are absolutely capable of achieving everything you envision. The key is learning to channel your unique gifts into whatever you're creating, building, or manifesting. That said, don't be surprised if people don't understand your process. Your approach might seem unfamiliar, even strange, to those who are used to a more traditional way of doing things. They may question why you think the way you do, why you move the way you move, or why you simply are the way you are. But here's the thing. Your evolution in this lifetime is about fully embracing yourself in all aspects. I'm hearing that some of you may have internalized certain things about yourself as flaws, not because they are flaws, but because someone else once told you they were. Maybe society framed them as obstacles or limitations. But the truth? These very traits, when channeled in the right direction, are actually some of your greatest gifts. I don't always deliver messages in this way, so directly, so channeled. but this download came through with such intensity that I knew someone needed to hear it before even pulling the cards. So if this resonates, I hope it reaches you in the way you need it most. Now, shifting into the reading itself, before I even started, certain cards made their presence known. I can feel that someone here may be feeling particularly emotional about a specific person or relationship in their life. And interestingly, this ties right back to what we've just talked about. Your presence carries a deeply healing energy, and I sense that this person, whoever they are, feels that profoundly. As always, trust your intuition with these readings. It's your inner compass, your direct connection to what's true for you. Only take what resonates. And speaking of your gifts, I keep hearing the phrase, staring into someone's soul. Your ability to feel deeply isn't just about emotions, it's about perception. You see people in a way that few others can. Because of the spiritual work you've done, because of your heightened sensitivity, you have an extraordinary gift of reading people, understanding their energy, their truth, their essence. This isn't just a skill. It's one of the blessings you've been given in this lifetime. Right now, your energy, this beautiful gift you carry, is having a profound impact on someone in your life. It may even be affecting multiple people, but there's one person in particular whose energy is coming through very strongly. The number 14 might hold significance for someone. But what's really standing out is the first card that practically launched itself out of the deck before I even started shuffling, the Temple Path. This is a powerful confirmation that you are on the right path, especially if you've been questioning it lately. If your confidence has been wavering, this is a sign to trust the journey. Then, we have Caring Connections, one of the strongest soulmate cards in this deck. This speaks to a deep soul bond with someone who is not just noticing your presence, but feeling it on a profound level. Whether you're physically near them, in communication, or simply connected energetically, your presence alone is healing for this person. They see you in a way they've never felt seen before, like you're looking straight into their soul. They may have even told you this, or if not, it's definitely something they've been thinking. There's also a very intense push and pull energy between you two. I keep hearing tug of war, especially when it comes to the heart chakra. There's a deep, mutual bond here, but it comes with moments of emotional back and forth. And the word scared keeps coming up. This person might be feeling overwhelmed by the depth of their emotions for you, and even more so by how quickly these feelings are intensifying. Whatever is unfolding, know that this connection is powerful, real, and shifting things on a soul level. For some of you, this could be someone who enters your life in the near future, someone who falls for you fast. It might also be a person you've recently met or haven't had much contact with in the physical world yet. I'm also picking up on something about DS. I'm not entirely sure why, but that might resonate with someone. With happy family and door to personal healing and happiness showing up, it's clear that this connection isn't just healing for them. It brings balance and healing energy to you as well. That's what makes this bond so beautiful. When you're truly in sync, especially when you're physically together, there's this undeniable sense of harmony between your souls. I just saw 1212, so I'm going to look deeper into that number, but right away, I feel this alignment between you two. You complement each other in a powerful way, like where one of you is strong, the other may feel vulnerable, and vice versa. Your light might illuminate the places where they are still growing, just as their presence reflects something deep within you. This could be a twin flame or a soulmate connection. I'm not necessarily getting a strong pull either way, but for some of you, it could be a twin flame dynamic. Either way, 1212 carries a powerful message. You are at a turning point, ready to step out of your comfort zone and pursue the goals you've been putting off. And this person? They feel that energy from you. Your presence is incredibly inspiring to them, maybe even motivating them to take action in a way they never have before. But here's where things get interesting. I'm also picking up on a sense of pressure from their side. It's like you walked into their life and awakened something within them. But now they're suddenly aware of all the personal growth they still need to do. There's this feeling of, I need to get myself together. They're looking at their own journey, seeing how much work they have ahead of them, and realizing that healing is key to aligning with this connection. Their energy seems set on this vision of harmony. The happy family card is a strong indicator of that, but their path to that fulfillment, it leads through the door to personal healing and happiness. In many ways, their healing journey is guiding them to you, or even back to you. And yet, I can't shake this undercurrent of sadness. It's subtle but present, and I'm not entirely sure where it's coming from. So I'm going to channel deeper into that and see what else comes through. Now, I want to highlight something really interesting, because the final two cards that showed up in the pre-shuffle were success and it's up to you. And that last card? It's carrying a strong message of optionality. Right now, you might find yourself at a crossroads where multiple paths are presenting themselves, whether in life, love, or both. It feels like a time of expansion for you, with new opportunities unfolding in front of you. And here's the key. Whichever path you choose, you have the power to manifest success in that direction. You're in a phase where the universe is giving you choices, not to overwhelm you, but to help you refine what truly aligns with your soul. For some, this could be about love. You might be meeting different soulmates or potential partners, each offering a unique reflection of connection. It's as if the universe is giving you a glimpse of different dynamics, allowing you to clarify exactly what you want in a relationship. For others, this might be unfolding in career, friendships, or even the environment you're living in. Whatever the case, this is a time of discovery, of figuring out your preferences and what truly fulfills you. Now let's talk about this person who's deeply affected by your presence. The 5 of Cups is coming through, and with it, a strong undercurrent of heaviness. This person is in a really deep, emotional headspace today. But here's the thing, they're hiding it exceptionally well, and that might be confusing for you. On the surface, they might be acting as though everything is fine, maybe even appearing happy or unbothered. But energetically, they're sending a completely different signal, and because you are highly intuitive, you feel it. Even if they never say it out loud, their energy is revealing what their words and actions won't. There's this deep sense of sadness, possibly even despair, connected to you or this connection. And yet, instead of opening up, they seem to be withdrawing, almost avoiding their own emotions. Why? Because they know that once they start expressing what they're feeling, It won't just be a trickle, it will be an avalanche, and they may not be ready to face that level of vulnerability. Then we have the Justice card, which brings up the energy of karma, but in an unexpected way. I don't necessarily feel that this is a karmic connection for most of you, though for some, there could be a karmic situation in the mix. But there's a different kind of energy coming through here, something I want to explore deeper. So I'm going to reshuffle the cards and channel a clarifying message. Give me just a moment. Let's see what comes through next. I'm hearing something about an angel, or maybe this person sees you as an angel. Okay. This feels like a sign that whatever imbalance has been lingering here is going to be repaired. Someone is preparing to enter or re-enter your life, but this time they're coming in with love and a genuine willingness to put in the effort. Now, here's what's really interesting. This person is carrying a deep emotional weight, but not for the reason you might think. It's not just sadness, it's pent-up affection. It's like they have all this love for you, all this energy they want to pour into you, but they don't quite know how to do it. They want to step forward and show you that effort, but here's where the struggle comes in. They see themselves as the Page of Pentacles. In their mind, they're not yet the Knight, let alone the King. There's this lingering sense of self-doubt, this underlying feeling of not being enough. And honestly, it's holding them back. It feels like they may be dealing with some self-esteem challenges, which are surfacing in this connection. I'm also seeing someone writing. I don't know if they're drafting a message, a letter, or even just journaling their feelings, but they're thinking about reaching out. And then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, this confirms it. Right now, they're feeling deflated, almost like they're questioning whether they'll ever be enough for you. Their heart chakra is wide open, but at the same time, fear is creeping in, clouding their confidence. They're also sitting in the Hanged Man reversed energy in their daily life, which tells me they're feeling stagnant, apathetic, stuck. But here's the thing, you bring magic into their world. I keep hearing the word golden, that could be significant to someone, but it's like you shine in a way that completely changes how they experience life. When they're around you, everything feels brighter, more vivid, more alive. You colour their world in a way they've never experienced before, and they want to hold on to that feeling. But here's the internal conflict. They're afraid they won't be able to sustain it. Now let's talk about the King of Pentacles. This is who they want to be. This is the version of themselves they aspire to become. And while this doesn't have to be a masculine energy, for many of you, I do feel this is a divine masculine energy, working to rise into their highest self. They want to level up. They want to build confidence. But the problem is, they see you as their wildest dream. And a part of them still doesn't believe they're worthy of stepping fully into it. It's like they've put you on this pedestal, seeing you as the goal. And yet, because they're still identifying as the Page of Pentacles, they're holding themselves back from fully stepping into this connection. But here's the thing, this person wants to change. They want to rise to meet you. Let's see what else comes through. Let's get deeper into how this person truly sees themselves. I do feel that you've been helping to heal this person's heart in a profound way. Your energy has been opening their heart chakra, breaking down walls they didn't even realize they had. But here's the thing. It's like breaking open a dam. Suddenly, all these emotions they've been suppressing are rushing to the surface, and they don't quite know how to handle it. With the Devil reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed, it's clear. This person doesn't feel stable enough for you. There's a deep-rooted fear here. What if I can't give you what you deserve? Emotionally, financially, romantically. They're worried they won't measure up. And because of that fear, they've slipped into this stagnant energy, feeling stuck, unable to move toward you the way their heart wants to. You might be feeling this deep, overwhelming love for them, but on their end, the strongest sensation coming through is longing. Because it's not just love, it's love wrapped in sadness, in grief, in the aching feeling of I want this so badly. But what if I can't hold on to it? I want to go deeper into what this divine masculine is feeling toward you, divine feminine. So let's reshuffle. Wow, 10 of Swords. They feel like something is over, like they've messed this up beyond repair. This person is so deep in their head right now, convincing themselves that they've backed this connection into a corner, that they've somehow ruined what was meant to be. But then, here comes the lovers reversed. The attraction here, undeniable. The connection, unbreakable. But this person is deeply triggered right now. They're looking at the circumstances, the past, their actions, or even just their own fears, and convincing themselves that this love is slipping through their fingers. I keep hearing, I don't want to say goodbye, or I don't want this to be over. But instead of expressing that, they're pretending they're fine, pretending they don't care, pretending they're not affected, when in reality they're feeling this in their soul. I don't know who this message is for, but it's coming through so intensely. The truth is, this person is struggling to trust this love. Not because they don't feel it, oh, they feel it, but because they don't trust that it's real, that it's more than just a beautiful dream, a fantasy, something their heart desires, but that they'll never actually get to hold in the physical. And this is where things get even more layered. The Lover's card is the strongest confirmation of a twin flame or soulmate bond. But even with that soul-deep knowing, this person is carrying this belief that they've messed it up, or that somehow this love isn't meant to fully manifest in the 3D. I also see this energy sitting on the sacral chakra, the center of passion, attraction, and intimacy. This person feels such a powerful pull toward you, almost magnetic, but at the same time, they don't believe they can sustain it. They may even see you as too good for them, questioning whether they could ever truly make you happy long term. To them, you are this beautiful dream, so much so that they might literally be dreaming about you. But in their waking life, they see themselves as a burden. With the 10 of Wands, this person feels completely overwhelmed by life, by responsibilities, by their own self-doubt, and they don't want to put that weight on you. Meanwhile, they see you as the 9 of Pentacles, thriving, independent, radiating abundance, someone who is fully in their power. And deep down, they're thinking, I don't want to bring you down. That's where they're at right now. But let's see what else comes through. Right now, they're afraid that they've been caught up in a beautiful illusion, that maybe this whole connection has just been a daydream. With the 8 of Wands reversed, they're feeling like the momentum here is slipping, like things aren't moving forward the way they had hoped. And yet, here's the paradox. We're pulling some of the most powerful cards for an undeniable deep soul bond, the Lovers, the 10 of Cups. But they're coming out in reverse. That tells me this person knows the love is real. They feel the pull. They feel the connection on every level. Spiritually, emotionally, energetically. But at the same time, they're lost in a cloud of hopelessness. They're wondering, what if I can't make this work? What if I'm not enough? So, I'm going to reshuffle the cards and see what else wants to come through. And as I do, I feel really guided to send some positive energy toward this person, toward this situation, toward you. Of course, how you choose to receive this energy is completely up to you. Whether you see this person as part of your long-term journey or not, the energy we send out always finds its way back to us in some form. So, setting that positive intention just feels right in this moment. And interestingly, this is something I've never done in a reading before, but today it feels divinely aligned. Now, we're going to go deeper. This feels like a pivotal moment in this connection, a crossroads where things could shift in different directions. So, we're going to take a look at future potential timelines with this person. Where is this energy heading? What possibilities exist for this connection? We'll also be tuning in to any messages from your spirit guides, your higher self, or any other energies that might be supporting you on your path. I have to say, this reading feels so incredibly specific. It might not be for everyone, but for those of you who do feel this in your soul, I hope it reaches you exactly when you need it. So once again, I want to open up this channel and see if there's anyone or anything energetically connected to you right now that wants to come through. It's funny because even though it was just yesterday that I posted the last collective reading, it feels like a lifetime ago. Time is moving strangely around this energy. It's almost like there's been a shift, like something is building beneath the surface. And speaking of signs, while I was recording yesterday, I was startled by a loud noise in the background. Maybe a train, maybe a car horn, but whatever it was, it caught my attention. And you know me, I don't believe in coincidences. The moment I heard it, I knew it was a sign. It felt like someone is trying to get your attention. Here's the thing. This person may be acting distant, like they don't care, or like they've pulled away, but in reality, they're trying to provoke a reaction from you. It's almost as if they're testing the waters, waiting to see if you'll notice their absence, if you'll reach out first, if you'll react in some way. I want to go deeper into this energy. Who is trying to get your attention right now? The 7 of Wands is showing up upright, which tells me this person is struggling to control their emotions. They're trying to manage their feelings, to keep themselves from slipping into vulnerability. But why? What's behind this emotional push and pull? Pulling the 4 of Cups reversed, I'm seeing that this person is deeply conflicted. They want to seize an opportunity with you, they want to move forward, but they feel weighed down by their own life. With the 10 of Wands upright, this person feels like their hands are tied. Maybe it's responsibilities, fear, or just the overwhelming intensity of what they're feeling for you. But either way, they're carrying a lot. But here's the hidden truth. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. This is one of the strongest cards for union, reunion, and coming together. This is what they truly desire. Yet, it's almost like they feel emotionally out of control, like they've gotten ahead of themselves, so now they're trying to pull it back. And that's the paradox. The more love they feel for you, the more they panic. So instead of leaning into it, they might be pulling away, withholding communication, or acting distant. Even though, deep down, all they really want is to close that space between you. Let's dive even deeper. What else do we need to know? What are these overwhelming emotions this person is trying so hard to suppress? Death in reverse. Wow. You've actually triggered an ego death in this person. I'm specifically hearing that something about their physical 3D life, their identity, or even their sense of self has been completely shaken just by knowing you, by being connected to you. They're in awe of you. And yet, something about you has made them question themselves in ways they never expected. This is a really unique energy. So, as always, take what resonates. But I'm picking up that when they look at you, at how you move through the world, the way you carry yourself, the kind of soul you are. They admire you so much that it actually stirs up a deep insecurity within them. Almost like they don't quite feel good enough. And here's the thing. This might be someone who's used to being admired. They might be accustomed to people being drawn to their status, success, achievements, or lifestyle. Maybe in the past, they could impress people with what they had rather than who they were. But you're different. You don't care about any of that superficial, ego-based validation. You're not swayed by money, status, or flashy displays of success. It's possible that at some point this person tried to impress you. Maybe they flaunted their accomplishments, or subtly, or not so subtly, tried to prove their worth in some material way. But when that didn't seem to faze you, it sent them into a spiral. Because what truly moves you is heart and soul. And here's the most beautiful part. This person does have an incredibly beautiful heart. They do have a deeply sensitive soul. But the truth is, they've never fully valued those parts of themselves. At least not in the way that you do. And that's why this connection is so transformative for them. So, let's go even deeper. What happens next? The reason they struggle to value these deeper parts of themselves might trace back to a strong masculine influence in their early life, possibly a father figure for some. For others, this could be more symbolic, reflecting the way society conditioned them to believe that showing emotion is a sign of weakness. There's this deep-rooted pattern of holding it all in, of equating vulnerability with something to be hidden rather than honored. And for many of you, the energy coming through here feels distinctly masculine, specifically divine masculine energy. Whereas you may resonate more with the divine feminine. Of course, we all carry both energies within us, so take what aligns with your personal journey. These messages can also reflect something within you. A mirror of your own inner balance. Now, with the Chariot showing up, the energy is really moving. But I can't ignore the way the cards are flying out right now. It feels like there's a lot this person wants to say, but they've spent so much time alone, keeping their thoughts to themselves. For simplicity, I'll refer to this energy as the masculine or divine masculine, but as always, trust your own intuition and take what resonates. So, let's go even deeper. What's really going on inside this person's heart? This person has been in a deeply reclusive state, fully immersed in something they're trying to grow, change, or shift within their own life. They've been hyper-focused, almost to the point of isolation, and I'm sensing that they are incredibly hard on themselves, their own worst critic. But here's the thing. Divine feminine. You saw them differently than anyone else ever has. You didn't just see their achievements, their status, or whatever they may have tried to impress you with. You saw them, their heart, their soul, the deepest, most unfiltered version of who they truly are. And while that may sound beautiful, for this person, it was also deeply unsettling. Why? Because they haven't learned to love and accept themselves in that way yet. They've spent so long measuring their worth by external things, and suddenly, here you are, loving them, not for what they've done, but for who they are. And that love? It was meant to awaken them, to help them see themselves more clearly. But instead of embracing it, they seem to be pushing it away. And not because they don't want it, but because they don't feel worthy of it yet. With the Eight of Swords energy coming through, it's like they're punishing themselves by staying silent. They want to reach out, they want to connect with you, but something within them won't allow it. It's almost like they believe they don't deserve to have that connection. Not yet. Let's dive even deeper. What are they holding back? And what do they truly want to say? The Fool card is showing up, which tells me this person is in a dreamer's energy when it comes to you. They spend a lot of time imagining what could be, daydreaming about how things might unfold between you in the future. They see endless possibilities. But it's almost like they're waiting for the right time, as if the circumstances right now just aren't lining up. You both may have even felt this on some level, like two souls perfectly aligned, but meeting at the wrong time, or under the wrong circumstances. But here's the truth. From a spiritual perspective, there's no such thing as bad timing. Everything happens exactly as it's meant to, even when it doesn't make sense from a 3D perspective. I'm also hearing simultaneous past lives. This is one of the deepest messages coming through about this connection. You and this person share a very strong past life bond. But because time is an illusion at the energetic level, what we think of as past lives aren't actually behind us. They're happening right now, simultaneously. And sometimes that can create unexpected emotions. Have you ever felt a deep sadness, longing, or even a sense of unfinished business with this person that seems to come out of nowhere? That may not be this lifetime speaking. It could be a parallel lifetime where something unresolved is still playing out, and it's affecting your connection here and now. This person might not consciously understand all of this, but they feel it. That's why they keep coming back to you in their thoughts. Why they can't quite shake the feeling that this isn't over. I'm hearing that you and this person are actively healing your past lives, or more accurately, your simultaneous parallel lives, through this connection. This explains why your emotions around them can feel so overwhelming, intense, and seemingly out of nowhere. Love, sadness, longing, anxiety. You might feel waves of these emotions that don't always match what's happening between you in the physical world. And the truth is, they feel it too. These feelings are echoes from your parallel lifetimes together. It's as if the energy of those past experiences is surfacing now, not to hurt you, but to be felt, processed, and healed. Your guides are saying, be present in the storm. Stand in your emotions without fear. Surrender to the waves rather than resisting them. Because when you allow yourself to fully feel, you aren't just releasing emotions in this moment, you're actually healing all the lifetimes where this energy was left unresolved. I'm also picking up that this emotional intensity is two-sided. For some of you, both you and this person might instinctively try to avoid or suppress what's coming up. The love, the hurt, the triggers. It's all amplified in a way that defies logic. But the more you try to push it down, the stronger it becomes. Your guides want you to know that every time you allow yourself to process these feelings, you're not just healing your heart in this lifetime. You're clearing and transforming energy across all your incarnations with this person. For some of you, this connection brings up a deep sadness, almost a sense of hopelessness, like a longing to be together that feels just out of reach. If you've ever felt this, it might be because, in a past life, something tragic kept you apart, a separation that left an imprint on your souls. And now, in this lifetime, you are healing that pain, simply by experiencing it and allowing it to move through you. Here's your beautifully refined closing message, keeping it engaging, heartfelt, and energetically aligned with your reading. And now, to close this reading, let's pull one final Rumi oracle card. Blessing of Zara. Let go of thought. Don't take it into your heart. You are naked, and thought is like ice. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain, while thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. The realm of creation is outside the scope of thought. O foolish one, see the opus and behold the beauty. Look in the direction from which the images flow. See the brook that causes the wheel to turn. Rumi, your soul is detoxing, shedding, releasing. Old thoughts, emotions, and past struggles have been pouring out of you, clearing space for something far more nourishing. You are being called to feed your soul, not with old cycles of worry, but with love. That is the only energy that will truly sustain you now. And with that, one final message. Victory of my am. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets, why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Rumi, this card is your divine nudge forward. You may feel unsure, unready, or hesitant, but Spirit is saying you are so much more than you think you are. You are already victorious. You are already protected. You are already worthy. You are the eagle with wings ready to soar. And if life feels like it's pushing you off a cliff right now, it's only because you were meant to fly. Exciting news! I'm beyond thrilled to announce that channel memberships are now available. By joining, you'll unlock exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our beautiful community. Click the Join button to explore all the membership options. I can't wait to welcome you into this growing high-vibrational space. And if this reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like this video to amplify your energy and align with more of what's meant for you. Comment to claim your message. Subscribe to Magnetize Official for more divine insights and inspiration. Share this with someone who might need these words today. Sending you so much love and light wherever you are in the world.